So we're going to click this green Create button. And here we can see the marketing objectives, the ad goals that we've just been talking about. This is the guided creation tool that I was talking about, and this is going to help us populate each section of our ad to make sure that we've got as high a quality an ad as possible. Let's look at how we can set up a brand awareness ad. So I've clicked brand awareness as my objective. I'm going to give it a campaign name, brand awareness for my company. I'm not going to do a test at this time, but if you wanted to, you could test things like creative, or if you're undecided trying to drill down more into your audience, you could test 2 different audiences with the same ad, or you could test placement, which placements get you the best quality leads, the highest number of website visitors, for example. You should only test 1 variable at a time, and that's why Facebook only allows you to select 1 different variable at a time to test. For now, we're going to turn it off. Campaign budget optimization. As a general rule, I'd always click this. This way, this allows Facebook to adjust how much budget is given to each of your ad sets depending on the campaign success as it goes on. We'll come to ad sets in a moment and a little bit more about them. Here you'll add your budget, so your daily budget or your lifetime budget. I'm going to have a budget of £1,000. So you'll see here on the left our progress has moved to the ad set stage. Within your campaign you can have multiple ad sets and multiple ads, or you can have 1 ad showing to multiple ad sets. The ad set is who exactly you are targeting. This is your targeting criteria. The ad is the creative part of the whole campaign. It's what is shown on screen. It's how it looks. It's the copy of views. It's the links. It's the forms. So let's go through the ad setup then. For example, if we're setting up a new audience, let's say I'm targeting education professionals in the UK, ages 25 to 65. Try and make this quite descriptive. It will make reporting and referring back to it quite easy. Let's create a new audience. Let's go through to, yes, I want to target the United Kingdom. I want to target ages 25 to 65. I don't need to put a language because I just want to target those who are already set their Facebook settings into English. If I wanted to target, for example, French speakers within England, though, I would add French here as a language. I want to target all genders. Here is where you can get really granular into your targeting criteria. You can look at suggestions from Facebook. So I might choose to go with the suggestions. I'll target those who have said their Director of Admissions and Vice Chancellors. I can also browse, so I can also search by interest, such as education. As you saw, I can also search by education level. Say I want to target university graduates. You can build a picture of who your target audience is here. To the right, Facebook will show you approximately how many people match this criteria on Facebook, and given your budget, roughly the reach that you can expect for your ads. The reach is the number of people that you will reach with your ads. I only want to talk to people who already like my page, or I want to not talk to people who like my page. Placements, this is where your ad will appear within the Facebook network. I'm going to click automatic placements because I want Facebook to automatically optimize and show my ad on the most successful platforms for my particular ad goal and audience type. My spending controls. I've already set my budget and I want my campaign to start on this particular date. I want it to run for a month. So now we've progressed into the ad section. I'm going to name my ad because don't forget this might be one ad of many within my campaign and for this particular ad set. So I'm just going to label it simply main. I'd like it to show on my Facebook and my Instagram. Here is where we choose what the ad will look like. I'm just going to choose a single image or video, but if I chose a carousel, as you can see, you have different image options and different caption options that you can add. I'm happy with the image that it's chosen for me automatically, so I'm going to keep that. This is the automatically generated description from my Facebook page, and again I'm happy with that, so I'm just going to keep it. I can preview it here so I can see this is what it's going to look like on mobile newsfeed. It looks like it's going to truncate part of the copy here, so although people could click to see more, actually I might decide I want to make sure that my copy is not truncated so that people can see the whole picture. And it's just updated it over here. I can also see what it will look like on desktop and on various different other platforms. Now I want to add a website URL. If you have a particularly long URL that isn't very attractive, you can also add a display link so that it just looks a little bit tidier. Select your call to action. For a brand awareness ad, you have all of these different call to action options. For me, I'd simply like people to click through to find out more about my website. So I'm going to select Learn More. I don't want to add any language translations. I've got a pixel set up on my website. And yes, I'd like to use the conversion tracking through that pixel. Click Confirm. And it will show here. Facebook reviews all ads before they go live. Sometimes they will get rejected. They'll give you feedback as to why that might be. Sometimes it can be because there's too much text over the images or because the copy has been flagged by the algorithm for not meeting their requirements. So now it's just a case of me keeping an eye on my emails to check that it's been approved. Once it's been approved, it will then be scheduled. We'll come to reporting later, and this is the view that we'll be looking at as well. So we'll be able to see the results that we've gained from the budget that we've spent here.